actors from the 90s, people from the early 2000s,
1889,
out of work,
right.
stumbling out of some
I should've taken
hellhole
that.
in the valley they live in with a picket sign, standing in the 95-degree heat, begging the studios, care about me, I'm here and I'm real. I can do it. Put me in the game, coach. Put me in, I'm good. It's not fair, it's unjust. The cast of Boy Meets World, somehow from the depths of hell, they crawled out of, from the pit of hell, the cast of Boy Meets World, I don't know where they were, what they were doing, probably from some townhouse in Van Nuys or some nightmare split level. They have roommates, they're in their 40s, whatever. They were activated by the bat signal and they all showed up. They all showed up begging and demanding dignity. The actor said, we want dignity. We don't want to be replaced. Remember Charlottesville? Jews will not replace us. They remember that? The people during the Charlottesville protests were running around going, Jews will not replace us, which a lot of people, quite understandably, were not thrilled with that behavior. Now, because anti-Semitism's up, you know, people are perhaps warming to it. But I'm not, it's not good. But I will say that this was a fight against, you know who are the real Jews? AI. AI are the real Jews. Now we're learning this. We're learning this. I learn it first, and then I communicate it to you. This is what I have learned. Everybody's afraid of the Jews and China, but AI is everything. It's the Jews and China. Because both the Chinese and the Jews are defeatable. You can defeat them in certain ways. For example, Jewish people are prone to certain cancers, melanoma, they're very pale. They put sunscreen on the kids at the beach clubs and they put it in globs. I never understood that. Rub it in. And the Chinese, for example, you know, there's all kinds of ways that you could kind of, you know, they as a people are very tough and machine-like to beat. It's not easy to beat the Chinese. They are, that society is, but there are ways to get in. We're fattening them up. We got American fast food over there. We have the first generation of fat Asians. We can fight. AI, you cannot fight. So whatever paranoia that you have about whatever race, whatever race you are paranoid about that is dominating you. And it's not the Irish. I wish it was. But nobody ever says, God damn it, one day the Irish are going to run us all. That's never said. I'm not saying it's right to have paranoid fantasies about the Jews controlling everything or the Chinese or whatever, whoever you're scared of out there. But AI is the thing that actually is going to replace you. So AI is the Jews. Everything you think the Jews are doing, AI is actually doing. And Fran Drescher knows this. She knows this because she's been told this. Fran Drescher, what's great about her is she doesn't really know what's happening on a day-to-day. She doesn't really know. Someone tells her, like, remember in the beginning, she's like, I think it's good. It's fine. She didn't want to strike. But people got in her ear and said, it's your moment. Like Zelensky.
Come on. These guys
they said, don't negotiate.
Make moves,
it's a
buddy.
war.
Make moves. Come
really?
on, buddy. Come on,
yes.
buddy.
You're going to be historic. Because Fran Drescher did one thing. She played the nanny.
All right.
For, I don't know, 5 years, however that. And after that, I don't believe she did anything else. The other president of SAG, one of the only other ones I knew about, was the girl who played Andrea on 90210. The president of SAG is never the person that's killing it. Tom Cruise doesn't have time to be the president of SAG. No offense. I love SAG, and I'm in SAG. None of this is negative about SAG, even though if you read the text, it is. What I'm saying is that the president, when you get political, it's not because things are going well. If you're young and hot, Olivia Rodrigo is not trying to be the president of the, you know, the people that have stuff going on. So they come to people like Fran Drescher and they go, it's your moment. And I think it is. By the way, I'm all for this. And they say, it's the time. So all these studios, my friends, David Zaslav, Big Daddy Zaz, Donna Langley,
so
D-Money.
Insane, man.
Ted Sarandos at Netflix, Teddy the Greek. And the fourth one. Who's the fourth motherfucker?
What just happened?
There's D-Money, Donna Langley. There's Teddy the Greek. There's Big Daddy Zaz.
Good.
And then there's the fourth one. Who is it? Who are the AMPTP?
What did I do?
Who makes it up? Who is the fourth one? Is it Putin? Who's the fourth? I don't know, but it's
That move
Iger.
was bad.
Bob
Oh, yeah.
Iger. It's
That move
Bobby
was bad. I did
Iger.
not
Iger the Tiger.
see this.
Bob Iger, who they brought in.